Hey guys, before we get into episode 9 of the Rowdy Folk podcast, we just want to say thank you to everyone who's been tuning in. We've been getting a lot of DMs, giving us tips, telling us what they like, what they don't like. We just appreciate everybody who's been tuning in on a regular basis, and even those people that are just hopping in for here and there. We appreciate all of you.
Yeah, we're having a blast. Y'all's feedback means a lot to us. Keep it coming.
Y'all keep it coming.
Tell us how we can be better.
Hey, y'all keep it coming, and we'll keep killing cold snacks and bullshitting. So we appreciate it. And also, the hats finally came in. We're wearing them right now, and we are working on the website. So stay tuned.
If you don't already know, find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon,
Google,
everywhere you listen to your major podcasts.
Yeah, and then also check us out on Instagram, YouTube,
TikTok,
Facebook, Twitter. Everything is Rowdy Folk Network. All lowercase, all together. No dashes or anything, except for Twitter. Twitter is just Rowdy Folk. Thanks, guys. Y'all keep it rowdy. I've been waiting on this for half the day. Oh, I went too far.
I wasn't even trying to click it. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You ready for that one?
I was not ready. That hit different.
Oh, is it a cold snack, crisp as ever?
Oh man, that was
That was
to get one that frosty from a gas station.
Oh, yeah, that's good luck. That's good luck.
I want to go out tonight now.
Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Colt's feeling rowdy. We're
feeling
back.
Rowdy.
Yeah, we got some good stuff. We got some news lined up. The hats are finally in.
The hats are in and Sam is not.
Yeah, Sam. Oh,
You
gosh.
dirty communist.
He dipped again. Sam has gone.
He's a busy man, though.
Yeah, we're all busy. No excuses. We're getting a strike back on Sam. Sam has another strike. From all the way up to 2.5, down to 0, and back to 1. The man is an enigma.
He is. 95-year-old man in a 24-year-old's body.
Yeah,
The world needs men like Sam, though.
they do.
They really do.
But anyhow, so the hats are in. We are working on the website. 100%. Also, no, we'll keep that one. We'll keep that one a secret until it happens.
Yeah, it's... we got something a little exciting in the works.
We got some big stuff coming up. We also, at the end of this episode, will be doubling down on recording. We have a spicy little surprise. So yeah, stay tuned for the end of the episode. Colt, you got anything?
Just what's on my list.
What's at the top of your list?
At the top of my list is, I got a shout out written down here for, Mr. Casey's birthday. My nephew, he is 6 years old as of yesterday. We were going to record last night, but, things didn't go our way. But so, happy birthday to my nephew, Casey.
Happy birthday, Casey.
Getting to be a big boy.
There you go. Happy birthday to Casey.
Time to put that little bastard to work.
Just wait. Life may seem rough sometimes, if you don't get to go out and play or you don't get a certain game, or just wait until the taxes hit. Enjoy it while you can, Case.
I know shapes and letters are hard, but, buckle up, you little shit.
Yeah, well, I say let's go ahead and get right into it. What do you say? Let's dive in. Here we go. Welcome back to the Rowdy Folk podcast. This is episode 9, right?
This is episode 9.
Episode 9.
And we have listened to your requests from a few of you individuals. We have begun pre-gaming.
We have begun pre-gaming. People have been DMing us saying, hey, y'all need to, start gripping those cold snacks a couple, hour or two before the show. And so we have. We've been hitting them pretty good.
Let it be known that we do our best to accommodate our loyal followers.
Yes. Thanks for the input, and we appreciate it. And so, yeah, just trust me, I have no problems drinking before the show.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, but we got a good one lined up. Ah, shit.
You said you weren't going to say that anymore.
I hate that I say it. I hate it. Not every single one's going to be a banger.
So
all
sometimes
right?
the creative process is hard.
It's because we didn't write it down at the top of the list, and I said it, and it's like crutch. I hate it. We just talked about it. What do we got up first on the list, Cole?
Well, something we talked about earlier this week. Here's how it goes, fellas. We'll start talking about something like, you know what? Let's save it for the show. We save it for y'all.
Yeah, we've literally cut off conversations in the first 2 or 3 sentences and been like, oh, nope, this is good. But save it for the show.
Something we thought would be interesting was, for a topic would be manly things that I wish I did better. And this was Kyle's idea, so I'll let him go first.
Okay, yeah. Manly things you wish you did better. You know, like, there's certain things that are, like, you know, deemed manly. You know, we're talking about working with your hands, you know, doing labor skills, you know, just anything, you know, that's deemed kind of like, oh, that's what men do. And so I came up with that. I was like, man, there's certain things that all of us, you know, and not everybody's good at everything. So basically, I was just like, you know, what is a manly thing that you wish you did better? And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I do enjoy working with wood. But I wish that I could, you know, clean that aspect up a little bit, because I'm not the greatest at it. And I wish I could work with wood better. You know, like you get that, you're like, all right, I'm going to cut it at, you know, 10 foot 6 inches. And you measure 4 or 5 times, and then you cut it. And, you know, you got to take the line, leave the line. What are you doing? And no matter how cautious you are, how many times you measure, it always seems that you like, as soon as you go to put it in place, it's like, oh, shit.
So you should have spent $7 on a speed square instead of $6.
Yeah, get that extra accuracy.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I wish that I could just be one of those people that just throw down a tape, mark it, speed square it, line it, cut it, and boom, put it in place. It's done. It looks beautiful. I wish I could work with the woods better. What about you, Cole? What you got?
As soon as you asked me this question, I knew what it was. You remember when you were little, you were helping your dad work on the truck or the car, the family car? And he would look at whatever it was he was pulling off the vehicle. It didn't matter. Hand me that 7/16, and he hit it on the head every time. That was the perfect size. I can ballpark it, but I'm still not so good at it. It's like I can look at it and go, okay, I know kind of what it is, but I'm gonna grab the one I think it is, and the 2 sizes smaller and bigger.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do the exact same thing.
I wish I was better at that. Because some people just look at it and they know.
Yeah, like my dad's one of those people. He was back before he was in oil and gas. He was a Ford mechanic for a long time, and he's got all the he's got a whole bag of tricks. He knows a little loophole for everything.
Like metric Ford or standard Ford?
All the above.
Oh,
smart man, the old Craigerator. But he's one of those people that, you know, he was in the industry for a long time. But he just goes over there, he just looks at it, doesn't even feel it, doesn't even give her the old palm, doesn't give her the old finger touch and see like, hey, this is about what it is. He just looks at it, goes to his toolbox, and just grabs the right socket first try.
You ever see that, they made a crescent wrench. Somebody spent a lot of money or a lot of time making this. It was a crescent wrench. Mm-hmm. But instead of the regular jaws of a crescent wrench, it looked like somebody's fingers.
Do what?
It looked like somebody's, you know, because you hold your fingers up to the bolt head or whatever. You're like, okay, it's about like that. And then you just hold your crescent up to it and you get it to match your fingers.
Yeah. But you know, that's what the measuring on the crescent wrench is for, right? You know, a lot of crescent wrenches have...
Yeah, they have the measurements on them.
Have the measurements on it.
Yeah.
Nobody ever does it.
Yeah.
Nobody ever does it.
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah, I mean...
Why would you have to... Okay, that's about a 9/16. I got a crescent wrench. Just tighten it till it fits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But so yours is, you wish you could be a socket wizard.
I mean, obviously there's more, but... I mean,
that's a t-shirt idea. Socket wizard.
Socket wizard.
Little socket wizard. Yeah, so I wish...
There's probably 100 things if I really sat down and thought about it, but that was the first one that came to mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I think socket wizard's a good one. I realize now that I say I wish I could work with wood better. It's probably not a great idea after our last episode.
Well,
After I said I'll always take a wiener.
Well, Sam's not here. He's not here to make it dirty.
No.
Anytime something, if there's any endo to be had, Sam will be over there just, whoa.
Whoa,
hold on, dude. Hold on.
How did that beer crack? Did it have a throaty crack to it? If Sam was here right now, he'd just be like, after 15 minutes in, we'd take a break, and he would just be like, oh.
I'll tell you.
Oh, it's been a week, boys. What do we need to hurry up and wrap it up.
I'll tell you something else I wish I did better was welding.
Really?
I can weld good enough, but nobody's gonna pay me to do it.
Yeah. If it's
I do dearly's welding.
oh yeah,
You
make
kinda-
it work until next year.
You painting what I'm priming?
Oh yeah, I'm paying when you're.
Oh yeah, we got a. Did I ever tell you the satellite dish story?
No, tell me the satellite.
We
dish.
had we decided we had a feeder. It got knocked over. The legs were. It's God. My great granddad built this feeder. Mm-hmm. Oh, good old Paul Jean. Paul Jean was awesome. I ought to tell you about him someday. But no, he built this feeder, I believe. And eventually the legs wore out. You know, galvanized fence post legs. Well, they wore out. You know, wild hogs, they root around stuff, tear it up.
Those darn pigs.
Well, long story short, the legs wore out, the feeder fell over, and the hogs figured out there was corn in the feeder, so they tore the motor up, just ripped everything to pieces. You know, holy war on the hogs. But that's what AR-15
A pig
for.
crusade, if you will.
Correct. Absolutely. Anyway, Ernest. Anyway,
Anyhow, how
we
we met out.
we decided we're gonna do a gravity feeder. So we had this real thin piece of metal. It was actually a 4-way gravity feeder, but we'd already cut the 4 ends off of it.
Yeah.
So we just had the straight pipe. It's like, man, wish we hadn't cut that off. So we got to looking around, digging around the storage shed and all that stuff. And we found an old satellite dish.
As you do.
And for the longest time, I thought satellite dishes were plastic, so it blew my mind that they were metal.
What you thought that?
Well,
Wait,
man,
what?
I was like 13. I didn't know no better.
mean,
I didn't jack the satellite dishes.
that's fair, but
You look at them, you look at the texture, and you think they're plastic.
well, I mean, okay,
Anyway,
we're gonna revisit this later.
it's
But
so-
anyways, continue with the story. We'll revisit this.
So we found this satellite dish, and all you hunters out there know where I'm going. This is pretty much a plow disc feeder. So if we blow holes in that vertical part for the corn to come out, then we go to welding that satellite dish on there, and that is such thin stuff. And all we had was a old arc welder.
Oh yeah, good old boy.
Good
Stationary.
old boy. But God, we were blowing so many goddamn holes in that thing
Yeah, cause thin.
at the lowest amperage we could get. So, God, we're just digging it. You know, at the bottom of the toolbox, you get washers and all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff that just builds up. As somebody's welding, like, all right, when I start welding, you stick that washer in there. We're gonna make it stick, and by God, we did. If you'd have taken this to what do they call them, the weld inspectors? Is that their title?
Sure. Yeah.
Whatever they are.
Don't take anything we say for
you,
useful information. We're
You
not
oil field
experts.
welders, you know all about it. If y'all have seen this, y'all have thrown up. You'd have thrown up all over your boots.
Oh, we've had some welds like that.
Yeah, but I mean,
If
But
it
again,
works, that's the whole point of like that type of welding. It's like make it work until it
it
does.
is there to work, and it worked for about 2 years.
There you go. Hey, speaking of old feeders, though, I still hunt off the same feeder that my papa and my dad made. She's still standing. I think she's. I mean, don't quote me on this because Dad will probably tell me I'm wrong, but I think she's in the realm of at least 40 years of use. Sturdy old girl.
Sounds like a good feeder to me.
Oh yeah, just change the battery out here and there.
Oh, yeah.
I've had the same battery. I have not charged that battery in like 2 years. Still spinning.
Hey, what's your spin rate, and how often do you do it?
Medium spin, 7 seconds, 6:45 a.m. and then 5:30 in the evening.
So you probably got your motor choked way up to the funnel. 7 seconds. If you got it way low, you're gonna throw a lot of corn in 7 seconds.
Yeah, no, it's choked up there.
Okay.
Yeah, and every single year, first time you go fill her up, you gotta go check for the old red wasps. There's a little hole, you have the funnel inside of the barrel,
Yeah.
and then that section between the barrel and the funnel, that little
Dead space.
dead space, yeah. There's a little hole in the bottom of the barrel, and red wasps, dude. Let me tell you,
Oh,
we filled it up. We kept spraying them as they were coming out, and then next year we just had the idea. It's like, as soon as we go up there, we're gonna stick the expanding foam.
Yeah.
We emptied 2 cans into it. We just stuck the nose of the little straw up there, and then it was like, okay, go. Bam, bam, bam. Another can. And just filled it up. So there's probably some petrified red wasp in that, in that deer feeder.
That's always first time you check everything after the summer.
I'm scared to go look at my deer blind right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I haven't been out there. I haven't been out there in almost 2 years now.
Black widows, red wasps, yellow jackets, all that.
Yeah, just a bunch of snacks. That's what you're telling me.
Hell, 2 years, you might even have a rattlesnake camped out in there.
Ooh, I hope so.
Give
a little excitement.
Get them
Does it add to the overall excitement? Absolutely.
They get you some of those devil beads.
A little bit of devil beads. Well, heck, I think I need to get another cold snack.
Is it that time already?
Yeah, it's that time. We're about 15 in already.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Union smoke break. We'll see you all in a minute.
See you in a minute. Welcome to the Rowdy Folk Podcast. Ooh, she's clicking. Wait, oh shit, I already did that.
You did.
I already did the intro. Okay, well, guys, we're back from the break.
No, normally this is where I say howdy, let's get rowdy.
Now we'll stick her in somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I'll get those commie bastards.
So, we saw a meme the other day.
We have seen some memes.
We get talking points from memes.
Sometimes we do.
Talk about you remember being in first grade, kindergarten, show up to show and tell, and you show up with your pet rock that ended up being a frickin' scam.
Oh yeah, they never did any tricks.
If I could have come up with that crap, selling rocks to people.
Oh yeah,
pet rock.
Jesus
H Christ.
Could have been billionaires.
I'd have still done rowdy folk, but we wouldn't need it.
$1 million.
Yeah. But we saw a meme. Y'all probably seen it too. About why do they not do show and tell for adults? Because our shit is so much cooler now than it was when we were in kindergarten and first grade.
I showed up to work yesterday. Nobody even asked me how fast I was in my new shoes.
Right?
It's a shame, honestly.
Yeah, my light up Skechers, they make me run faster.
They do. It's the lights. It's propel. It's called light speed.
Nobody give a shit.
Yeah, but adult show and tells?
Oh yeah.
Definitely need to be a thing. Workplaces should have that.
Yeah.
All right, Colt, what would you bring to your first round of adult show and tell?
Oh man, well, yeah, I don't know if you know this. I'm a gun guy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Didn't know it.
Yeah. I would probably.
Well, tell us about it.
I would probably bring a spicy boy.
Some Bloods Have Freedom seeds.
I wouldn't do that.
No,
That's a little too spicy.
In a Target.
Yeah, this would be a
strictly show and tell.
Strictly show and tell. There's
not show, tell, and use.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, that could have gone very badly.
Anyways, what you got? What spicy boy are you bringing? I don't usually indulge because I know you get off on 1970s trucks and guns. So
no, 1960s trucks.
Okay, sorry.
You know, listening, son of a bitch.
God, I swear.
That's how I know you don't listen to me. You just nod and say,
Are we gonna have this out on the podcast right now?
Yeah, we're gonna have this out on the podcast right now. I feel like your freaking wife.
You don't listen to me. You're on your phone all the time.
Okay, but I don't feel like you hear me.
Yeah, you don't hear me because you're
listening
to effing TikToks all day.
fuck you for telling me the truth. But no, if I was bringing something to adult show and tell, it would be my my Sharps 4570.
For anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's a big old boomstick.
It's a 1800s single shot Buffalo Killer.
Yeah.
If you've seen Quigley Down Under, you know what a Sharps is.
This has been.
If you haven't, shame on you.
Quigley Down Under, any movie with Tom Selleck, honestly.
I feel like we talked about this last episode.
Okay, yeah, we're going to close the book on that one. Quigley Down Under, watch it. Good. Cole has the gun.
What would you bring?
What would I bring? All right, so you know me. I do love my vintage beer mirrors and signs.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I would bring my 1980s, late 1980s Lone Star beer mirror, but I would also bring my my 1980s Miller mirror. That thing is huge.
Man,
The thing weighs 40 pounds.
oh shit.
Guess what's holding it up on the wall?
A finishing nail?
No.
Thumbtack?
No.
What?
Like 8 of those 25-pound rated command strips. You can just rip it off the wall and then click it back into place. That's what I did whenever I moved my my camper. I just pulled her off the wall, set her on the couch, pulled the slide in, and when I got to the new place, I just clicked her back in place.
Hell yeah.
That's what you got to do. But hopefully, hey, actually the house is moving forward. I'm about to be hanging up all those vintage beer mirrors and signs and stuff all over the place.
We still have not gone to the resale shops because I could use me a couple of those signs.
Yeah, they are good. They actually have some pretty cool signs at Ace Hardware of all places right now.
Really?
Yeah, next to their the weird place to put it in the back left corner of the store, all their fireplace equipment like log pokers and fire starters.
And they just
got a rack of old signs. They're new old.
I kind of enjoy going to Ace Hardware.
Ace Hardware's fun. I love when you walk in the door and they put all the cooking shit as soon as you walk in the door. Trying to catch your attention. You're trying to catch like 20 to 40-year-old guys' attention like that.
Every time I go to Ace Hardware, it's for wedding. It's for wedding stuff, so I'm always getting like spray paints and clear coat and stuff like that. I just don't ever have a chance to walk around.
Yeah, you want to go walk around the Ace Hardware later?
Well, we might have to go tomorrow anyway.
No.
So I got to do more wedding stuff and maybe add a spray paint or a clear coat.
I think you said you had spray paint earlier.
I don't know where I'm at on. I need some gold.
What about the clear coat, the frosty?
The frosty and the clear coat I think are good, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, Colt's in trouble. As soon as this episode
I'm
comes out.
in trouble.
All right, let's close this one up. What we got next on the list? Mark that one out real quick.
Info.
Which one was that? Adult show and tell.
Adult show and tell. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Oh.
What we got?
I experienced an omen.
Oh, Colt's rowdy omen. You told me about
rowdy
this.
omen.
This is wild.
Again, Kyle thinks it's good. I do not know. For those of you who listened to the last episode, we talked about a few things. StubHub.
As we do.
One of them was StubHub.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was Robert Earl Keen. In particular, the song Snowing on Raton.
That's a good one. It's a knee slapper.
Let me set a few things up. If you're a loyal follower, you remember a few episodes ago, I mentioned something about Kyle saying when we first started this podcast, the one thing that came out of Kyle's mouth, every other sentence was the words, "Why not us?"
That is my shtick.
So, now you have a setup. I'm at the gym yesterday because, I'm trying to get... I'm feeling kind of sexy, but not sexy enough.
Trying to up the sexy levels.
But, so, I'm running on a treadmill trying to get my mile under 6 minutes, like you do.
Becoming an athlete.
Correct.
An athlete.
So, I'm looking at the TVs at the gym, watching MLB, and
shameless plug, MLB. Look it up on our TikTok. Is be the first thing you see.
Oh yeah, that's a cornhole throw.
Yep, cornhole throw. Look it up. Rowdy Folk
Look
Network
up
on
at the
TikTok.
TV, and in the bottom right corner is an advertisement for a TV show, and I guess that was the name of it. Was Why Not Us? I don't know what the show was about, but I looked up, saw that. I go, why not us? Kyle says that. How about that? I go back to running on the treadmill. I'm miserable. I look back up the TV. Again, MLB. A lot of tickets get sold through the MLB. Mm-hmm. And through what platform do they sell it through? StubHub. Okay, now it's getting a little weird.
That's so far sounds good to me.
So there's two things we talked about on the last episode that I've seen on the TV at the gym in 2 minutes.
Real quick.
Man. I had a brain fart.
The snow tone?
That's what it was. Okay.
So this is bad radio, but continue.
It is bad radio. So I finish up. I hit the stop button on the treadmill. I got my headphones on. And I'm still kind of thrown off about the two things being talked about on the TV that we talked about on Rowdy Folk. As soon as the treadmill stops, it goes to the next song. And what was the next song other than Snowing on Raton by Robert Earl Keen? I'm like, okay, something's up. This is an omen.
It's a good omen.
I don't know if it's good or bad.
It's a rowdy
I hope
omen.
it's good. Honestly, it kind of frightened me.
There's a whole lot of rowdy energy in Midland, Texas.
There's a lot of rowdy energy.
I'm feeling pretty rowdy right now.
I'm feeling pretty rowdy.
What else we got on the list? What is that one I wrote off to the side in stars?
The best life stage of Crocs. You just wrote that.
I just wrote that
in the last 5 minutes
without even Colt knowing. All right, so big Croc guys over here. We all have a pair of Crocs. Some people have multiple pairs.
I got 2.
So you know when you get your Crocs first off, and they're new, they got a little grip to them, they got the tread still in the tires. You can put them in 4x4, all the straps are still working good. I love Crocs like 2 years in, that like 2 to 3 year range is the best Croc range because it still got a little bit of grip.
Yeah.
But you get on a nice slick floor like in here, and you can just, drift. You can power slide, lock them in 4x4 if you have to. Colt missed it. You didn't see my awesome badass slide. I slid like 8 feet. You saw it out of the corner of your eye in the last like 2 foot.
I saw enough to appreciate it.
Okay, well that's fair. My point is though, that's my favorite point of Crocs, where they're molded to your feet. It's the best part of the Croc lifespan.
Yeah, I haven't worn my Croc. My oldest pair of Crocs, I'm wearing them right now. I've probably had it like a year and a half. I just started wearing them, and that's just because Bree bought them for me. She takes pretty good care of me, as much as she pisses me off.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you if you'd had Crocs. I've been wearing Crocs since Crocs been around, eh? I really have no idea. I've been wearing. That was like Ganado High School. If you weren't wearing,
Ganado High School for you, that was like 3 years ago. Oh. High school for me was freaking 8 years ago. High school for me was 8 years ago.
Piss off. High school for me was 2005, 6 years ago.
So
you act like you're old. You're not. Sam's the only one that went to school back when 18-year-olds could buy beer.
That he did.
Back when kerosene was a reliable fuel source.
Now, back when Crocs was getting popular, I was part of that generation that everybody said that's like 100% effective birth control.
No, shit.
More effective than abstinence.
Dude, Crocs are the move.
I agree. I think freaking love them. I'm just pissed off I found out about them so late.
I'm thinking they're getting a little proud of their name. Crocs are kind of expensive.
They're
now.
getting a little pricey.
It used to be like $20-something, maybe like right at $29, $30 basically for a pair of Crocs.
I'll tell you what not to do in a pair of Crocs.
What?
Do not go on a walk on the beach 1.5 miles one way. Did I tell you that story?
No, you didn't tell me the story, but you'll catch some blisters. I already know where this is going.
I actually did not catch a single blister. But
caught some hot feet.
Correct. About a little over a year ago, it was last March.
I'm going to need you, our Colt. Love you. Good co-host. But compress this story down.
Okay.
Just getting ahead
of Bree and I, we was in Florida. Mm-hmm. I wanted to go to Daytona Beach because I've never been to Daytona. NASCAR, all that fun shit. Mm-hmm. So, we're staying at our hotel. We're on the beach. And over in the plaza, about 1.5 miles down the beach, is a Stone Cold ice cream. I didn't know it was 1.5 miles down the beach. I wasn't paying attention. I was drinking.
I had a beer. I had another beer. Anyway, sorry. I had to do that.
So, Bree mentions that I kind of want to get some ice cream. Like, okay. She thought we was gonna drive. Like, no, I'm gonna be romantic. We're gonna walk down the beach. You know, I'm trying to get some brownie points. Freaking 3 miles in a pair of Crocs. Holy shit! You talk about hurt. These things got no support. They're good lounging shoes. Do not walk 3 miles up the beach.
Maybe you just got weak feet.
Sweet feet.
Sweet.
Okay.
That's
the best movie adaptation of a book ever.
Oh, Holes. Yeah, I do love Holes. You know what they call him, Zero? There's nothing right around that big old head of his.
Yep. God, he was a dick in that movie, and he was a dick in Varsity Blues.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, Bud Kilmer.
No, that was Bud Kilmer, that actor. He didn't say that in Holes, did he? It was that other dude played.
Oh yeah. Delmar.
Played old Delmar. Not the livestock, George.
He's another one of those actors that goes by 3 names.
Yeah, I don't remember what his name is.
Dang it.
We're not gonna get stuck on it. All right, Cole, cross them off. What's next on the list?
Oh,
we jam packed this one full.
Something else. You had a good idea.
What's up?
Out here in West Texas, we got a lot of wind turbines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you had a pretty good idea. And I had something to talk about that idea.
Okay, so here's my idea. Wind turbines. They're everywhere, and I'd say not even just in West Texas. They're all over the place nowadays.
They really are anymore.
But, all right, so they're just big. Imagine this. They're just, some taller, shorter. Either way, they're enormous. Why are we not putting advertisements on wind turbine blades?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Like, you could put a billboard on them. You could make the blade just an entire advertisement. You want to buy a blade? All right. Budweiser wants to put no, actually, screw that. Miller Lite wants to put an advertisement on a wind turbine.
The colors are already there.
Yeah, all you gotta do is put Miller Lite in their color, in their font across the blade. It's Miller Lite. Imagine you're driving through West Texas. It's probably gonna be pretty far because everything's so GD far away from each other. Mm-hmm. Imagine you're just driving, looking at all the wind turbines. And then the one close to the road, you just drive by and you see it flash that little speck of super dark blue.
Dude, some of us are just looking for a sign to get some beer tonight. That may be it.
Oh, dude, I would, if I saw a wind turbine with a Miller Lite plastered across one of the fins, I'm done.
That's what they ought to do. Just, they got 3 blades on them. Each one has Miller, Whataburger, what would the third one be? Rock and Rodeo.
Oh, God.
There's your plans for the night. If you're looking for a sign, there it is.
Dude, why are we not putting advertisements on wind turbines? Why not?
I don't know.
It baffles me. How's nobody thought about this?
Well, I was going to say it was probably about people, the higher up, being strict.
No. Everybody talks for money.
It's all about money, and I got something to back that up.
All right. What was your idea?
It's not an idea. This happened. This is already a thing.
Tell us about it.
Some of you may already know. I don't know if we've mentioned it on the podcast or not. Cal certainly knows about it. Before I went to TSTC, I quit my old job, which I hated. And me and a couple buddies went to go party in Cancun. Well, when you fly into Cancun, you land on the strip. And if you look out the window, if you're on the correct side of the plane, you'll see the control tower. And what is on the side of that control tower but a big ass banner that says Corona?
Ooh.
I know you're not a big fan of Corona.
Skunky beer.
But
I shouldn't have to dress it up to drink it. Is all I'm saying.
You're right.
I'm gonna end it there. I'm done. Just saying.
But if you're on your way to Cancun, you're planning on doing nothing but drinking and partying, and that control tower advertising beer, you're thinking, oh hell yeah, I belong here.
Oh, okay. I can see that energy.
So if they can do it on an aircraft control tower,
I've been waiting on this all day.
If they
I had to.
I'm just saying, if they can do it on an aircraft control tower, they can do it on a wind turbine.
There's a lot less traffic. There isn't very many planes flying into wind turbines.
Correct.
Because proof be known. Planes fly up high and wind turbines are kind of low in perspective compared to planes.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, hot take. Planes are high, wind turbines are low.
Good to know.
All right, hey, I think we need to. I know I just cracked a cold snack, but I'm gonna grab a couple more to put on the table.
Yeah, we need some backups.
We do need some backups because we're running at the old 33 mark. All right, we're gonna be right back, guys. Colt, what you got? Is that it? All right, God, we'll be right back.
Howdy. Let's get rowdy.
There it is. You know, when you first started saying that, I didn't like the way it sounded. It sounded corny as shit.
I was not the first one to say it. I stole it.
Yeah, but Sam wouldn't do it. And I think it fits you better.
I mean, it's a pretty greasy move that I would steal that, but
That's the way that
it's my name. I'm the dude. That's what you call me.
I'm the dude. That's what you call me. I'm the dude, or this dudeness. Anyway,
We're gonna try some White Russians this weekend.
Oh yeah, we are sampling White Russians. I'm gonna go pick up the stuff tomorrow.
Yep.
Heck yeah. Maybe a little Colorado Bulldog.
Yeah, if you didn't know, if you take a White Russian and you just shake it up, get it all frothy, that's a Colorado Bulldog.
Ooh.
The more you know.
Hot takes with Colt.
No, that would be more of a cold take, a frosty take.
Oh, a cold take. Okay, that's good. All right, so I wrote down in the notes. Well, I had Colt write down.
Yeah, I have no idea what this was. Kyle come to the house the other night. He comes to the house every night because we love each other. He's my boy. But he said, "Hey, right." He goes, "Hey, paper bitch, write down on the list,
Paper bitch,
BCAAs and chicken sandwiches." I said, "What's that about?" He goes, "I'll tell you on the podcast." So let me have it. Lay it on me.
All right. So if you're in a manual labor job and you're a sane person, you probably drink beer in the evening. You probably drink caffeine in the morning, whether it's coffee, energy drinks, whatever.
I like my coffee.
Uh-huh. So let's say you go out, night on the town. You know, you get a little swifty. You get a little torn up, a little sauced, a little rowdy. You're going to wake up with a nice little hangover if you go to bed in the slot. You don't drink enough water.
Honestly, if I go to bed in the slot, I'm not too bad in the morning.
Yeah, neither am I, but I'm saying, like, okay, my point. Anyways.
Continue, I'm sorry.
I needed to anyway, if you go to bed, you know, not hydrated, got some alcohol in your system, you're going to wake up with a little hangover. A little hangover dude just, you know, messing the first part of your day up. All right, so I'm a firm believer. If you get one of those, we're not talking Monster, Red Bull, none of that bullshit. Red bullshit. Okay, that was dumb. Anyways, we're getting one of these new wave, you know, bullshit energy drinks that are a little bit healthier for you. They're probably still really bad, but at the same time, they're better than Monster, Red Bull, NOS, all that other crap. Get you something with some BCAAs in it. And a hot chicken Sammy. A hot chicken sandwich. There goes the audio center. We're going to take a quick break.
Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, Colt royally messed up.
Oh, I was trying to chill out and get a little rowdy and tried to pull the mic a little closer. And, I mean...
He ripped our audio center off of its stand.
It's a little fucked up. It's all good.
Yeah, we definitely need to get a better setup. Maybe some longer cords.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we left off on BCAs and chicken Sammys. Anyway, so you're out drinking all night. You come in. Wake up with a hangover. There is nothing. If you slam a bottle of water and you go to the old gas station and you get you one of them energy drinks that has like the green tea and the BCAs and all that other crap they spout about. Excuse me.
Nice.
Get you one of them drinks. And I don't know about everywhere else, but back home, or I guess I say back home, in West Texas, a lot of places sell chicken sandwiches at 6, 7 in the morning, which I love. I do love a chicken Sammy. It's one of my go-tos. Get you a chicken Sammy and a BCAA carbonated road soda that has caffeine, non-alcoholic. Get you one of them. You'll be right as rain in 20 minutes.
What's your go-to caffeinated road soda?
Oh, we're talking Rain energy drinks, Red Dragon,
Rain.
the thermogenic kind.
I've heard good things about the Rain.
Rain, Red Dragon. They got the old
You could
Watermelon
say-
Warlord.
If you were to ask me if I've ever seen the Rain, I've seen the Rain.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're hanging out with me. You're definitely seeing the rain.
I mean, I don't drink a lot of energy drinks. I only started drinking them maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I've
that
been
was
buying
just crazy. Bucked up.
bucked up because
Yeah,
it's got a deer
bucked
on
up.
it.
Yeah, that's the only reason Colt wanted to try it. 'Cause
the
it has
first,
an antlers
first
on it.
IPA I ever tried, I tried because it had a deer on it.
How'd that go?
Pretty shitty.
Pretty bad.
It was a Axis IPA.
All right.
Blue can, got an orange deer on it, but I thought,
Why not?
why not? It's got a deer on it. It can't be that bad. It was that fucking bad.
It was pretty bad.
If you gotta say it's not that bad, it is that bad.
All right. I didn't want to stay on the old chicken Sammy. Let's what we got next?
Oh, something else you talked about was if you're building a fire for your pit or you're
Oh.
camping, whatever.
The expert.
Somebody's a fucking expert
Somebody's an expert.
every time.
The old expert fire builder.
Freaking playing Lincoln Logs with the sticks.
Yeah, you got to build a teepee and you got to put the starting source underneath. You got to pit it with some fuel, lighter fluid, let it soak. You got to light it at this spot, and that spot. There's always that one person that comes in and is like, all right, no, here's how you're going to do it. You have to do it this way. Fire expert. What are your thoughts on that, Colt? You like that guy? You hate that guy? Is he just middle of the road?
Okay, I got
I'd
it.
pause maybe. Are you a fire expert?
I'm not
Are
a
you
fire
one of them
expert.
guys?
No, not by any means.
Okay.
However, I can see that guy being, if I'm after efficiency, I've got one match. Then yeah, I want that guy around if he really knows his stuff.
But they never really know their stuff.
Okay, then never mind. Fuck that guy. He ain't good for shit.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're not good for shit, but when it comes to that, there's always that one guy's like,
Yeah.
build it right, build it bigger, build it
If
better.
I had one match,
There's actually two. Didn't mean to interrupt you, but there's two. There's the guy that like thinks he's a Bear Grylls level survival expert building a fire, but then there's the opposite end of the spectrum, also really good about building fires, and he actually is, but he always builds it way too big.
yeah,
It's like, oh no, we need more of this, more of that. We'll throw some more logs, more lighter fluid, and goes through a bottle in like a 30-minute period,
oh man, no.
and he gets it real flaming hot.
But if I'm just out camping, like the truck's right there, it's full of gas. Like
It's got a leak in the tank.
Like,
Probably
like you
shouldn't
said,
be-
like Bear Grylls, like Jesus Christ, Bear Grylls, like this is not a survival situation. If it goes out, fine, we'll relight it, and it's not a big deal. But if
Yeah.
I was I'm gonna freeze to death tonight, and I got one match. I mean, I'll take if I feel like his information is better and it makes sense, which I've looked into this stuff too,
Of course you have.
because yo man figured out I'm a little crazy, a little.
A little bit of the old crazy
Gotta-
grease.
Not too many screws, but maybe one or two. I got one or two screws loose.
For people that are listening, Colt looked directly in the camera. Line of sight into the camera. Eyes wide open. With eyes wide open. Under the sunlight. All right. This is bad radio. Anyhow.
Anywho, Ernest anyway.
Yeah. Anyhow,
If-
Mandel.
If the guy who's being real pretentious fire starter thinks, if what he's saying makes some sense, and we got one match, I will defer to that.
I
But
agree.
if I feel
Holy
like
shit,
it's just a dick measuring contest, and kiss my ass, throw some dry grass on it, we'll call it good.
kiss your ass. I feel like you want to kiss Sam's ass in the parking lot, maybe. All right, we're gonna.
I still ain't done it.
No, yeah, thinking about it though, waiting. Yeah,
Yeah, everybody's a fucking expert.
everybody's an expert. What you got on the next on the list?
Handful of things. Oh, Hobbies that piss us off. We talked about woodworking earlier.
We did talk about woodworking. That's one of the manlier things I wish I was better at.
But
hobbies that piss you off. What you got?
Well, I'm assuming a good 98 to 99% of our listeners are men.
Yeah, probably so. We're trying to expand the old the female audience.
Rowdy folk is all inclusive. I mean, come one, come all.
Yeah.
We love stories. We love getting rowdy. However, we, again, considering that 98, 99% of our listeners are male, and all you women who are listening can probably attest to this. If you have a man, he will pick a hobby that he swears up and down he loves, but every time you catch him doing it, he is pissed off. Every time.
Yeah. We had a couple of them wrote down. Like, all right, before we get into ours, like, what are some of the generic ones that you know people get pissed off about?
I got written down here golf. I'm not a golfer. I know you play golf.
I do love a good round of golf.
I've seen some pretty heated videos of people playing golf. The next one I have written down is boats. The only happy person I've seen on a boat is on the boat on the lake. But if you just drive around in your neighborhood, and old Rich Boy McGee over there's got a nice boat and he's working on it, he's not happy. It's like the auto parts store thing.
Yeah, like if you're there, you're not having a good day anyhow.
If you're at the auto parts store, you're not having a good day. If you're working on the boat, it's probably not a good day.
Yeah, and boats are way more expensive than trucks.
You know what boat stands for, right?
Bust out another 1,000.
That's right. You know what else it stands for?
What is it? Is it BOAT?
BOAT.
What is it?
Buoyancy Operated Aquatic Transport.
Oh, I want a BOAT now. Boats, definitely. I've been there, done that. Before I had bought my boat, which is sold now, that was a long time ago. We tried getting some POSs that we had, a couple flat bottoms with some really old Mercury motor on it. And, dude, let me tell you, working on a boat motor is not fun. Especially if you have no idea what you're doing. But, yeah, that'll definitely piss you off. But let's get into it. What's your hobby that pisses you off?
Gun building.
Yeah. Gets you a little irritated?
Sometimes it does. In fact, I have a story.
Alrighty. Compressor down.
I will compress her down. So, one of the last times my brother came home, he's a U.S. Air Force. I won't tell you what he does, where he is, or anything like that. But he's in there.
Support the troops.
Anyway, he came home for a little while. He said, "Hey, I want to build an upper for my AR-15. Can you do it for me?" I'm going, "Fuck yeah!" It's kind of my thing.
It's kind of what I do.
So I take all out of my pocket. I buy a bunch of parts. Well, I spend money where you spend money, and I save money where you save money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I saved too much money where you save money.
Oh, bad deal.
Bad deal. A lot for you guys that know how AR-15s go together. There's a lot of roll pins involved with AR-15s. You just hammer them in with a hammer and a punch. However, a part that I ordered did not come with a roll pin. Thoroughly pissed me off, and we were putting this together on a Sunday. He was going back the next day, back to wherever he's stationed. Again, I will not say because it's none of your business.
Confidentiality.
So, we spent. This was probably a 45-minute job. Turned into 2 hours of driving all over the place trying to find a roll pin that would fit, and of course, it's an oddball size. Finally said to hell with it. Bought a roll pin the size bigger. And now we're doing some Bubba redneck shit. We're drilling holes and stuff. Reaming stuff out. Just to get this roll pin to fit. It eventually worked. And actually, I talked to him last night about it. I said, next time you come down, we're going to get the correct parts. And we're going to take that ghetto shit off your rifle.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'll just say it. Because probably a majority of our audience is in the same boat I am. Love the story. No idea what half the things you said were.
Well, the people who do AR-15s don't want them.
Okay.
Didn't come with a roll pin. Couldn't find one that fit.
So the grease loves working on guns and it pisses him off.
Yeah, if once in a while it does. So what be yours? What pisses you off?
Ooh, lots of things piss me off, Colt. I could go on a rant.
What hobby pisses you off?
What hobby pisses me off? Honestly, running this company kind of pisses me off.
You're having the time of your life.
Yeah, well, keep telling me.
I can see it in your eyes. You have a twinkle in your eyes when Rowdy Folk comes up.
Oh, take me out to supper after this.
This is the happiest I've ever seen you.
Yeah, okay. It's a busy time right now, but hey, I do love Rowdy Folk. I started the old girl up from scratch. No follower base. We're trying to get there. You know, maybe I'll go back to North Dakota and take a couple more videos this time. We'll post them on the old.
It's like your wife. I mean, she pisses you off, but you love her. You love her more than she pisses you off.
There you go. All right, but hobbies that piss me off.
Well, what about golf? I know you're a golfer. Has golf ever pissed you off?
here's the reason golf pisses me off.
You got to have a good golf story.
I've got plenty of good golf stories, but before I get into that, golf pisses me off. All right, so anybody that golfs, maybe tell me what you think on it. My experience is, if you haven't golfed in a long time, and then you go out, you can go play 9 or you're going to play 18 for the first time in a long time, and you're just going out there to have a good time. You're going to drink. You're not really caring about like how good you do. That's when you do your best. Whenever you go out there sober and you try to do good and you try to practice and you try to get your game right, that's when you do worse. Golf is an enigma of a sport. It's like every single time you try to do good, you try to improve the things you're doing wrong, you do 10 times worse whenever you are thinking about it. It's one of those sports where you go out there and you're just sipping on a cold snack. You're having a good time. Yep. You're not thinking about it. Your drives are pretty straight. Chips are good. You're putting all right. The second you decide, like, hey, I'm going to improve today, that's when you get, for lack of better terms, that's when you get fucked. It's hard. That's the only time golf pisses me off was when I try to do good. So every time you try to do good, you do bad.
So as someone who has never golfed in his life, like how do you, like, say you're trying to go pro, how do you improve? Like, I can see me like in your situation, like trying to do better and you're just doing worse and like, fuck all this. But then people somehow do it, and it's just a natural thing.
All right, so here's the thing.
Because Tiger Woods ain't 6 sheets to the wind when he's golfing.
Yeah, but he's also kind of a bitch, so.
Nobody's talking about all those pussy Tiger Woods turning down. That's the number you're looking for. We like Ron White around here.
John Daly.
John Daly is fucking awesome. I've never watched golf in my life, but
he makes you want to watch golf. He is a real life Happy Gilmore story. Honestly. And my point to that is that when it comes to golf, Doug, you remember Doug? Yeah. He's one of my best buddies back home.
Yeah,
we went to college together.
Doug's pretty cool. We need to get him up.
Oh, we do.
For an episode.
But he gave me Doug is much better than I am at golf. And he gave me the term one day. He's like, your problem is you're too stiff. You just got to stay all loosey-goosey. Yeah, what makes you loosey-goosey, Colt?
Beer.
Yeah. Drink some alcohol. What does John Daly do? And he's a bad son of a bitch.
He drinks Miller, don't he?
Yeah, he do be drinking Miller. He do be doing that.
But yeah, I knew who John Daly was. I knew he was kind of
the office bad boy.
Is outlaw the right word?
Yeah, he's the
outlaw of the PGA.
Yeah, he's the office bad boy. Rules don't apply to him.
He's smoking. What's he smoke?
I don't know what he smokes.
Smoking cigarettes and drinking Millers and just killing it on the range.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My point is that.
But then that meme came out of him standing out in front of Tiger Woods. I think it was in England or something. Wherever that.
I don't know what the meme you're talking about.
Whatever that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll show it to you later.
Okay. But anyways, like, yeah. My whole deal is like, why do you think John Daly's so good? he's loosey goosey 24/7.
He's the good old boy. He just likes to go golfing with his friends. He just
Where's the first tee? What's the course record? I'm ready.
what?
That's one of his famous videos. He just slams a Miller Lite. He says he gets done slamming the beer and he just drops it and he goes, "Where's the first tee box? Where's the course record? I'm ready."
Yeah, he's one of those good old boys that just he went playing in golf and he decided he liked it. And
Yeah,
he does his thing.
Have you ever heard of the John Daly diet?
No.
So it was one of it. I don't know if it's his college or his high school golf coach was just like, "We're not, you're not a golfer. You're just too big." And he lost a shit ton of weight by eating popcorn. The only thing he ate for like a month was popcorn, and he drank Jack Daniels every night. And he lost a shit ton of weight by just drinking Jack Daniels and eating popcorn.
That is damn near our night at Summer Mummers.
Yeah, no shit. A lot of popcorn was ate, and it's like you're supposed to throw it, but then you just keep like, a little snack.
Yeah.
A little something.
Yeah, Summer Mummers is badass. The women thought the margaritas were too strong. I thought it was freaking badass.
Dude, when they
that was
handed
an
us that
awesome
mug,
margarita.
it was perfect.
Got nothing to do with me having 6 beers before that.
Oh, we were feeling rowdy that night, but let's not get off too far on a tangent. Gonna take a quick break real quick and get back to it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, all rowdy, not all righty.
Alrighty.
Oh shit! All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we wanted to talk to y'all about Furriesta Gala, the annual fun ball. This is put on by the Midland Humane Coalition, and it is to help our little furry buddies find good homes.
Yeah, my wonderful fiance, she's an animal lover, and she actually went to this last year. It's just a little fundraiser. You got to buy a ticket, but it's to benefit the Midland Humane Coalition. And if you live in the Midland, Odessa area, you know a lot of people dump their strays and their pets, and it's an unfortunate thing. So this is something
Trying to find good
something
homes.
good.
Anyways, they're trying to find good homes for all these animals, instead of having to put them down. And so, trying to raise awareness to it. They're gonna have Mexican food. They're gonna have an open bar, all you can drink. It's a big party. It's a good time. It's happening.
Yeah.
October 22nd.
You go. You bring your little fur baby, as they call them. You dress up your dog, cat, whatever. You can dress up if you want.
It's like a Halloween themed party too, kind of.
I think we're going.
Yeah, we are gonna go.
I'm dressing up as a Curly Bill Brocious.
Oh yeah, there you go. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might do Hank Hill.
You could rock Hank Hill.
I could.
You'd have to shave though.
I would have to shave and I would have to cut my hair. And I'm in my growth phase right now. But anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Furriesta Gala by the Midland Humane Coalition, October 22nd. Look it up online here in Midland, Texas. Get your tickets. It's open bar, Mexican food. It's going to be a good time, and it benefits all of our little furry friends.
I think I saw something there about a mariachi too.
Oh, yeah, they are going to have some mariachi. So.
I mean, Mexican food and drinks and mariachi. I mean, what could be better?
There's going to be prizes, open bar, sculpture, nice ice sculpture, and tequila shots. Apparently, according to their
like
points over here.
Okay, that's worth your time.
It sounds pretty rowdy. I think y'all need to go out there. So look up the Midland Humane Coalition and the Furriesta Gala 2022, October 22nd is the day. Get your tickets now. All right, thanks, guys. Now back to the show. Alrighty, guys. Let's mill it over.
I've already milled it over.
Oh, you getting a little Millard tonight?
I've determined it's Miller time.
It is Miller time. Holy shite. Take a nice tall sip right now.
So, we've already talked about it. It's getting colder.
It is getting a little colder.
And you know, I'm not a very good cook. However, things I do fairly well.
Cole's got his specialities.
I have a couple of specialities, and that's things you can do over the stove for a long period of time. Gumbo, red beans and rice, or chili.
Chili.
And if you put beans in your chili, you're a communist and knock it the hell off.
First off, need to watch your tone there. Sometimes beans and chili's okay. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes. Ooh, that's crisp. About as crisp as your argument over there.
Are you trying to start a fucking fight right now?
You know, I wasn't looking for one, but I'll damn sure finish one. So, watch your tone there.
You might win, but you'll remember me, bitch. I don't care. I mean, you're a free American. Put beans in your chili. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, beans and chili, I don't care.
Who's gonna stop you? The ATF?
The Alphabet Boys. But anyways, before we get into that, yeah,
Nah, let's
chili.
not get into that.
Chili is a, you know what I'm a big fan of? Having chili, and then having, you know, sometimes people just have like white bread and stuff. I love
hell
that.
no.
I love the what is it? What's the brand that makes the just the Texas toast with the cheese on it?
I think it's Texas toast.
It's Texas something. I don't know what it is. We're not gonna get too far into that one. But
I mean,
you know, the frozen. It comes in a log of like 5 or 8, and they got cheese on them. You throw them in the oven. They're
Garlic
delicious. Yeah, the garlic bread with the cheese on it.
I actually haven't tried that.
What the? All right, I'm dropping my first F-bomb in the episode. What the fuck? You haven't tried Texas toast with the cheese on it? The garlic bread with the cheese on it in the roll in the box? We cooked some that time.
Not with chili.
Not with chili. It's so good with chili.
I usually do.
Oh yeah, for
cornbread.
half a second I thought that you hadn't tried it ever.
No, I've tried the bread. I just haven't had it with chili.
You never tried the bread.
No,
it's
the hell
good.
you what?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, what? Have you been
I'm the
living under
grease.
a fucking rock?
I'm the grease. You know I love cheese and garlic.
I know. Okay, my bad. But yeah, no, dipping that in chili, so much better than cornbread. I still love a good cornbread. It's so good though. It's so good.
Or do you feel better now?
I do feel better.
God almighty, you got buttered.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I'm like, shit. But anyways, yeah, that.
No, I do. I usually cook cornbread.
Cornbread's
When I do
good.
chili.
Cornbread's a good dessert bread too, because you can put sugar in the batter mix before you cook it. It's a.
I mean, I like sweet
All right,
cornbread.
yeah. Well,
but
you told people to fuck off because they're putting beans and chili, but a little sugar and cornbread, you're like, well, I don't know about that.
that I'm like 50-50 on that.
Try it before you judge it. Try it
No,
before
I've
you judge
tried
it.
it, just
No,
like-
well, apparently
like,
you tried the wrong one.
I'm on the fence. Like, do I want sweet cornbread with this chili, or do I want it with a couple of jalapenos?
I just said
in
as
it?
a dessert bread. I'm not saying eat it with your chili if you put sugar in it.
We're talking about chili though.
I was just talking about cornbread in general. Oh, shit.
Damn it!
Anyways,
I've been drinking. I can't keep up.
I can trust me. I can tell. Getting a little sloppy over there, Cole.
I've been drinking, bitch.
Dude, all right. So here's what I think, though. Why are we still calling chili chili? If you think about it, chili's a pretty nasty word.
You think so?
Chili.
Well, because we talked about this the other day, but we said save it for the podcast. I thought you were gonna say chili is like, it sounds like chili, like ooh, it's a little chilly out.
No,
but
chili is a nasty.
But chili's hot.
Chili, like if you say chili to any random stranger on the street, 2 things are gonna pop in their head: the dish, or it's cold. But when you think about the dish, what is? I'm not gonna say the actual word, but chili is kind of a nasty looking. You know those words that you spell them out and they look exactly like what they are in reality, like bubble. Bubble sounds. It's like a round, fun, little, light, fluffy word. It's a bubble. Bubble sounds like bubble.
That's an excellent point.
Just shit like that. And when I think of chili, it's like kind of like a. Yeah, chili sounds great, but also chili is. We need to come up with a new word for chili.
What's your alternative? Do you have one? Or?
I mean, I don't have one right off the bat, but I would rather call chili slop than I.
Slop sounds worse than chili.
I don't know, man. Slop's kind of funny though. Chili doesn't have a joke behind it.
You feed pigs slop.
Well, who's eating the chili? Get in line.
I'm eating the chili.
Yeah.
I'm greasy, but I'm not a pig.
Get you some slop. I don't know. I mean, like, Help me fucking snowball some ideas here. Chili.
Shit, I don't know what.
Me and Doug called something that was kind of similar to chili. We called it Wallaby Stew off of Snowy River.
That was a good movie.
It was a good movie. Glad I put you onto it.
Yeah,
Doug put me onto it. I put you onto it.
I'd heard about it for years. I just hadn't. For one, you know how it goes. For one reason or the other, you just don't watch it.
Get around to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but we make a dish that we call Wallaby Stew. Don't know how accurate it is to the movie, but it's
Well,
it's like a chili with the no shit.
I'm just trying to help you out here, bro.
But yeah, I don't know. Just there's got to be a better word for chili.
I'm gonna
come back to that.
I'm gonna leave that to you. Let's come back to that one because I hear the word chili. I hear the word chili in the context of food. I'm thinking, hell, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting pretty snackish.
Well, since we're on the subject of food, we talked about you got two kinds of people. You go to a restaurant. Let's say Whataburger. You go to Whataburger. You order your burger. Mm-hmm. And it shows up. It's not quite how you want it. I wanted everything on it except tomatoes.
There's
what do you
tomatoes
do?
on it.
Now you and me, we're both a couple of sensible guys. I didn't want tomatoes. Just pull it off. Eat this on bitch.
I'll just eat it. Who cares?
And just put some spicy ketchup on it. You won't taste that tomato.
Hey, it's not like tomato has a robust taste.
However, there are people in this world who will take that burger, wrap it back up all pretty and shit, take it back up to the counter and say, do it again.
Yeah. I hate that.
Picky eating Karens.
Picky eating Karens. I hate that.
It's like, does it bother you that damn much?
There's only two reasons that it's ever okay to do that. First off, you're allergic. Or, like, actually deadly allergic. Or second off, like, you know, some people get sick off of certain foods. They're not really,
yeah,
I guess they're slightly allergic.
That's not even it. I wouldn't even go as far as to call that an excuse. That's a legitimate concern.
Yeah.
Just because when you say the word excuse, it sounds like somebody's bitching.
But other than that, like, if you don't like lettuce and somebody puts lettuce on your burger, it has no taste. The burger's going to have the taste of the cheese, the meat, and the sauce that you dip in or the sauce you put on
like
it.
Alec?
Like, what?
Alec from Austin that you met at the river?
I know Alec.
He literally calls lettuce crunchy water. That's literally all it is.
Yeah, that's it. I just
If
don't...
it bothers you that much, pull it off.
Yeah. Don't fucking send it back. There's no point to that. You're wasting everybody's time. You're making a scene. Doesn't need to be a scene.
And
Grow
if you're
up.
one of those people that sends your burger back and has them redo it, and I got in line after you, you're getting in the way of me getting my burger. Or what have you.
Or whatever.
And now I'm butthurt.
And now Cole's getting pissed.
And now my burger's fucked up because you done threw everybody off in the kitchen. You threw off my groove.
We struck a nerve with Colt tonight. The grease is feeling fired up. I get it though. Trust me, it pisses me off too. It pisses me off.
If people's bitching and moaning affects my life, then that's when I have an issue.
That's fair.
I said as I started bitching and moaning.
Do we got anything else up on the list? I did want to talk about the videos, the beer reviews.
Those are fun.
Those are fun. I do like trying the different things.
Yeah,
although we've had some real shit contestants lately.
God almighty. Arrogant bastard ale. Holy shit.
Yeah, that one's rough. But I wanted to talk about the filming we did. We didn't realize the camera placement for TikTok videos. So on Instagram, Twitter, all that other shit, you're fine. But on the TikTok, our logo covers up your face. And the first thing that popped in my head was Mike Wazowski off of Monsters Inc. And you were like, I was on TV. Where his face is behind the logo the entire time.
But honestly though, you see the Rowdy Folk logo and you hear this voice behind it. You hear this much. The grease seeps through the logo.
Oh yeah, people know who it is. It cracks me up. But all right, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Do we have anything else up on the list?
We've pretty much gone through it all, except we got a treat for Rowdy Folk Nation.
Oh God, we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna release this treat.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Alrighty, we have we got a challenge that we're about to do.
Something a little fun for you all. We left off on spicy food.
Oh God, I'm not
This,
ready.
this may be the end of the episode.
It is. All right, let's pull him out.
Kyle was he's such a good guy. He's such a good guy, he hates me. He got a couple of the Pocky spicy chip challenges.
Yeah, the old one chip challenge.
And this is going up on the talks
Yeah,
and all the medias. So
let's go ahead and open them up just in case our camera mount gets down in there.
This will all be live. There is no reason for y'all to think we're faking this.
Did you even get the stickers off of mine? Alright, God dang it. Here's the truck keys.
I didn't do nothing different.
What'd you do?
Oh, I opened up the top. Holy shit, it comes with a whole pamphlet. Okay, so it comes with instructions. How long can you last before you short circuit? Eating or drinking anything for relief. Okay. Oh. So it's got times on it.
Time?
So,
Alright, hurry.
if you can't last a minute, you are powerless. Okay, if you can last a minute, you're still powerless. If you can last 10 minutes, you are powerful.
Go ahead and open the old girl up.
If you're...
Oh, I got your chip right here.
Oh, thank you. 30 minutes means you're
Alright.
supercharged.
Yeah, we need
And
to
1 hour, you are invincible.
Let's just get into it.
Gonna get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
How do I open this bitch?
I don't-
Oh, there it is.
Mine opened weird.
We have got 2 beers apiece on standby.
Yeah. Oh God, this looks like hell. Alright.
What the fuck is it green?
It's Halloween.
Oh my
turning.
god.
Oh,
I smell that.
fuck.
I smell that habanero.
I'm taking, you know what, fuck it. I'm usually ashamed that I vape, but goddamn, one enjoyable one more before I go.
Smells like habaneros.
There's a lot
how
worse
you
than
do this?
There's a lot worse than habaneros.
You just choke the whole thing down? Is that how this goes?
Yeah, I would not touch it. I would only touch it with one hand. Alright, you ready?
Fuck, I guess.
Oh, this is gonna fucking suck. Okay. Alright, guys. Here we go. Cheers, Colt.
Cheers.
Cold snack time. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's a motherfucker. Choke it down. Choke it down.
Alright, I got mine down. Oh, fuck.
It's starting to hurt.
You bitch. I'm just taking a drink to wash it down. It's so thick. I don't care. Oh, that hurt. Take a drink. Who cares? Take a drink.
Oh no, I'm doing it right.
Man, take a fucking drink, bitch. Oh, okay, that's fucking hot. Take a drink.
No, I'm stronger than this chip.
Okay. Okay.
You know, my lead at work, Richard. He loves his hot shit. He'd probably eat this and tell me I was a bitch.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, guys, this has been episode 9 of Friday Folk Podcast.
That's episode 9.
We're gonna. Yep. Okay, we're fucking gone. Thanks
gone.
for fucking tuning in.
Yup, y'all be good.
All right. This is the aftermath of the one chip challenge.
According to the timer on Packy's pamphlet, we are both powerless. Holy shit.
I feel like I have a cannonball in my stomach and it's ready to fire.
Beer,
Beer
ketchup, or Gatorade?
Beer does not help.
Well,
Beer doesn't help. It's a temporary respite.
yeah.
Fuck.
Oh man.
I just spit on the floor.
Dude, that's gonna hurt coming out later.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Guys, thanks
This has
for...
been episode 9.
this has been episode 9.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
It's been a fun one. All right. Well, keep her rowdy.
It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun.
And it's not been real fun.
Keep her rowdy.
Keep her rowdy. We'll catch y'all later.